This is an action movement story. So stand up. Yes, you. Stand up. Ready? There once was a squirrel who loved to jump. Squirrel did not scamper most of the time like regular squirrels, but instead hopped and jumped and leaped everywhere she went. She woke up early morning, stretched her arms, waved hello to the sun, then scampered down her tree to begin her day. She liked to jump from branch to branch. She loved it when the branch would bounce and bounce, and she would have to try to keep her balance before leaping to the next branch. Squirrel visited the park first. She would find the benches and climb up onto the seats. She would walk carefully along the benches, then jump off, making a safe landing. She would look under the benches to see if she could find any food or treats to eat. Another one of Squirrel's favorite things to do was run along the path in the park and jump high over every crack in the sidewalk. She liked to pretend she was a super flying squirrel, jumping as high as she could over every line she saw. Squirrel's day went on like that, with every activity involving jumping. She hopped over small things like leaves. She jumped over big things like rocks. She especially loved to jump over things that were in a row, like jumping from rock to rock to rock in the river. Squirrel's day usually ended with a visit to the garden. She would jump from flower bed to flower bed, sniffing the beautiful flowers, reaching up to touch the tall sunflowers, and crouching down low to look at the tiny pieces of grass. Squirrel was usually pretty tired at the end of the day. She liked to do a little stretching in the garden before going home to her nest. She reached high to the sky, stretched her paws out to both sides, stretched down, and touched her toes. She shook out her legs. After all of her jumping, then headed home for one last climb into her tree. In her nest, she curled up like a tiny little ball, closed her eyes, and went to sleep, dreaming of another day of jumping tomorrow.